Welcome everyone. Welcome to Vietnam F&B Fireside Chat, Volume 1. This is a series of event of a webinar, and then we are going to have a big event on November 5th at my house hotel called Vietnam F&B Conference 2020. By the way, my name is Taku from Camareo. We are a B2B supply platform. We focus on F&B supply for hundreds of restaurants and cafe and bar in Ho Chi Minh City. So today we have excellent speakers, Annie and Jay from Layla and Summer Experiment. Welcome.
Beautiful. Thanks for having us, mate.
Right. So, firstly, can you a little bit explain about what is the Layla and Summer Experiment, also about yourself?
Cool. Do you want to lead the way then, Annie?
About Layla and Summer?
Go for it.
Well, technically I moved back to Vietnam from Australia, Adelaide, South Australia 5 years ago, 2015, I moved back here to do my visa, to continue my study. Yeah. Unfortunately, my visa got refused.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. Unfortunate. I didn't study hospitality in the first place. I actually did marketing and commerce. I just happened to work in hospitality. So back then I was a barista working part-time. And lucky me, I met Jay.
Oh, cool.
So fast forward to my move back to Vietnam. Jay came for a quick visit. I would say that he got love at first sight, I would say.
Oh, of course. Vietnam's amazing. Love at first sight. Already had it.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Well, now I know. Yeah. And then by September 2015, Jay just decided to move here and live permanently.
Wow, okay.
And back then, it was just two of us, and I was quite lucky because I got to work with Jay for a while. So up until now, we've been working together for roughly 7 years now. Okay. I would say that we make a very good team. We communicate by looking at each other and seeing. Wow. So let's just say that what Jay's gonna do.
Smile.
So let's just say that if we were in operation together, if I look at Jay, I would know what his next step would be. Wow. And if he looked at me, he would know what my next step would be.
Wow, cool.
So nice. I think I'm very, very lucky to meet someone like Jay. Decided to move to Vietnam, not me moving to Australia.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well, as you heard, I followed this lovely lady back, the love of my life. Yeah. Being now in hospitality for over 19 years, when I came to Vietnam, I saw the potential and the growth, how quick Vietnam was growing. Right. And it's very, very exciting being in this sort of young, transitioning time of hospitality. Right. So as Annie said, it was love at first sight. And coming here over 5 years ago, I was blown away with Vietnam and fell in love straight away. From there, we were very lucky to have met an awesome partner who actually believed in Annie and myself. That's how the idea of Layla came in to start up. It's going to be 4 years coming on in December. But the idea behind Layla was about, we were having a few drinks, as we always do. We're very easygoing Aussies, I won't lie there. Yeah. But we were discussing it, our partner Jung, he was saying, hey, what about Layla? It's captivating, and what Layla is, she'll have you begging on the knees for more, like Eric Clapton. Right. So we wanted to create something that was very accessible to the Vietnamese market, about quality, affordable, and somewhere where you could be yourself and you're not judged and it's open for everyone to enjoy. So that's how we got into the growth of Layla. But then over the years, we've always wanted to build onto a different sort of concept of a next level of cocktails, but still keeping that sort of idea what Layla is of the pricing for the market of what Vietnam is. Creating for people, that's what we believe in first before ourselves. So summer came into play, and we've been, unfortunately, in COVID challenging times, but we've powered through this and getting on, and summer's coming on to about one.
We opened November last year.
Yeah, so coming in 1 year coming on, and that's about garden craft cocktails, molecular, and the idea is about a lot more sustainable.
Local produce.
Local produce, and really cutting down on that idea of throwing waste away. It's farm to bar, and it's bar garden to glass, which is quite amazing, and very proud of that. So.
Cool. So another question, like when I go to Layla, always I see a pack of people, and especially I was surprised, like a lot of Vietnamese love your bar and then your venue, right? And like when I go to a lot of bars and a lot of foreigner, but I don't see so many Vietnamese customers there actually. How did you make it happen?
I wish I had a metric well, but no, as said, it was always about creating for what Vietnam is about, and having our sort of Aussie background notes. We wanted to bring that awesome hospitality to Vietnam and share it with them. Maybe not everyone has the opportunity to leave Vietnam. We want to bring that to the doorstep and go, this is what we do in Australia, this is cool cocktails, it's this. But here in Vietnam, we wanted to keep the price quite down. And something that is just cool and funky and just comfortable. We wanted to be Australian standards of non-smoking inside a cocktail bar, which is very appealing to the new age market. Not all of us smoke, and there's nothing wrong with that, but we've catered to non-smoking inside and still having smoking outside. But Layla is a place you can hang out with friends, just chat after work, or even
you can go there by yourself.
You can go by yourself and sit at the bar, have a great time, watch the mixology unfold before the eyes, or play a game of pool. You know, we wanted it to be about pulling people together, and I reckon we've done that.
Yeah, I think what we wanted to do is to have the experience of what I learned or what I worked back in Australia, the work ethic, the vibe that you don't feel, you can feel yourself, you relax, have a good time. We focus a lot on people. So the first people would be our team, and the second would be our customers. Because being back work in operation, I actually feel that F&B is actually a career that our team, so from 3 different departments, our kitchen, our floor, and our bar, they actually chose it as a career, and they wanted to develop and to move up in their career path. I think we are very, very fortunate just to meet the right people at the right time. So it comes in terms of investors, teams from a previous team, current team at the same time. And I mean, we haven't done anything much, or haven't done anything special yet. But to get to where we are today, it's all thanks to the team. For their hard work, their effort to provide a consistency in service and quality, and hopefully a lot more, many more years to come.
I agree. I think like for the F&B, basically people makes change, people makes different, you know, like even though you can make like some system and whatever, still people is involved, especially like hospitality work. What is a like hidden recipe? Like you make a team great, because when I go to like the Layla, always I see like welcome. I feel like welcome. Sometimes they're too busy, but still no. Still say hi and then like make cocktail and stuff. So how do you like do the training and hiring and like retain people? Like how does it work?
I would say that there's it's just the work ethic that we wanted to bring back here from Australia. That when I was working back in Australia, everyone is always very supportive as a team, and we have always treated or made our team feel like they are our family. And you know, family stays through together through thick and thin, and we hope that they also feel the same way with what we've been trying to do with them. In our capacity.
Cool. Yeah, with the training as well, we really believe in development and building people on. We're very lucky that people believe in us and see our potential, and we believe in doing that, returning that, and that's how we work. We look with our team, we see the potential. Maybe they're not always right there, but we go, hey, let's go, let's do this. And it's about showing every day and just working side by side and believing. And that's what we really love. We believe in all of our members, our family, but sometimes when we're shaking cocktails, let's go. So you think of Gordon Ramsay at times in the nicest way. We love cocktails and kick it in.
Yeah. Cool, awesome. Another thing I always impressed about you guys is the location. Like, so I used to be in a restaurant also, and I understand how hard it is to find a good location and good timing, right? And when I go to Layla the very first time, I was so jealous actually. Why you guys find so fancy location in very prime location, right? But it's maybe going up some point. It's not super expensive, I guess. So how do you find the location?
Well, we were very lucky.
So thanks to our partner, I would say.
He found the location and he took us there and we opened up the door and we just walked in and went.
You just felt it.
We just felt it. It was welcoming. It was home. We felt it.
And then we took it straight away.
Walking up the stairs like, get their breath back. But up there then looked and like, wow, this is amazing. And what we thought, it used to be an old apartment building and that's colonial. We were lucky to open that all up and look at the space and go, wow, that's amazing.
It's all kudos to our partner because regardless if you have a good location or not, but you still need to execute it in interior wise,
definitely
designing
as well.
wise,
and branding as well, especially menu creation, working with us to create.
We wanted to create a space that you don't feel judgmental, being judged when you come in. A lot of communal tables that you can sit and talk and communicate and socialize. All kudos to our partners who did a very, very great job on designing Layla as well as Summer Experiment.
Cool.
And the wine bar to come.
Save water.
Yeah, nice, cool. I think a lot of listeners, they are interested in like how you guys recover from like a COVID-19. Like there was a lot of bad effect on the F&B. Hopefully, I think everyone get covered, but still there is some effect. How did you react COVID-19, and how is the situation right now?
Well, I'll start on that, then I'll leave it to you.
Okay.
So as we know, we've gone through 2 waves, which is terrible. We bounced back from the first wave, but we were very... We could feel it was still there, of course, and we're very smart in the sense how we've always had our hand sanitizer stations on arrival, things like that. We've always been more safer in the business side. And what we believed has worked very well in our bounce back is we've got a strong team. And as Annie said earlier, our team is our family and they're number one to us because without all of us together, we wouldn't be able to bounce back. So in the times that we closed our doors, we've got great relationships with our partners of suppliers, many suppliers that understood our troubled times and everyone pulled as a community.
Yep.
Of course, it is challenging with money financially, but our partners understood that. And once we got back to it, we're back in the game. And of course, things are moving forward directly again. But in the times of when it was closed, we looked at daily training with our staff. We would still have them employed full-time, working with us in the whole time, but we kept them occupied. I got to a lot of painting myself in Layla, so I kept myself busy by painting.
That's good. You still have a job, huh?
Yeah, so I keep myself busy as well. Yeah. But that's what it was really about, bouncing back. But it's about community and hospitality. We've got so many great friends out in the industry that we always try to bounce off each other and support. Yeah. Being co-events or collaborations, things like that. Where they're our mates. So basically we're out there and sometimes everyone needs a helping hand. So we help a lot of people in the industry and maybe they need to know someone and we just connect the dots and hey, they're good mates here. Hey, we could do something and let's all work together. You know, it's challenging times, but we'll get through it because Vietnam is very strong. It's direct and it's moving forward.
Right.
I looked at COVID as let's just say more positive way of thinking. It was a good break for our team. It might sound bad, but it's a good break for them from Layla as well as Summer. Considered we always open, even in public holidays or TED.
Oh wow!
They actually didn't get a proper break from working. Yeah. So I looked at it as a good time for them to have a break from Layla, although we're still coming to Layla for training. So it's a good time for us to reflect on ourselves, of what we could have done better to better ourselves in service quality wise. It's a good time for me to spend time with the team as well, to see what they think or how I can help them to improve in their work. So we went back to very, very, very basic training, as in English 101.
Wow.
Let's just say
awesome.
How to welcome your guests, or what else to say apart from just yes and no. We went back to basic spirit cocktails training, telling them a bit more, because turnover of staff in F&B establishment is very high.
Right.
So some of your new team member won't know the proper story or work philosophy of Layla.
Right.
So we told them the story how Layla started. Each cocktails, each item of food or the name or the description has a story into it. So we kind of broke down of what it means.
Right.
And at night time we actually did some movie nights. So
oh wow, okay.
So we got Netflix on.
Oh yeah.
So they were watching some documentaries food related.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
One of the series was street food.
Yeah.
So cool. it was more about how they work, the passion, and just to show them the motivation in the industry. And I mean, I don't mind because our team get to spend quality time together, so they bond kind of strong, getting stronger, and we have such a resilient team that they, by the time we open back again, they would understand each other more. So conflict of interest doing work, it won't be as much anymore.
Right.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for that, and we are very lucky to keep all our team, and we didn't have to let anyone go.
Cool.
I think that's a plus part.
Sounds good. So after COVID, like wave 2 of COVID, basically number of the customer and staff is pretty much recovered already, or still on the way?
It's quite. I mean, you can see the consumers' behavior changed by weeks. It's not even by months anymore.
Yeah.
So of course the turnover would reduce a lot down.
Right.
But I mean, it's the same with us. So let's just say if you go out, you go to if you go for a pub crawl, let's say that way, you go to 3 or 4 different places to have a drink.
Yeah.
But right now everything's changed, and of course it won't go back to how we wanted it to be any soon. But we are very happy just to keep our places afloat and our team employed.
Sure. I think our people less go out often, but when they go often, they only choose a quality place, I think. So I think in the future,
Thank you. That's a very nice to say.
That's I don't know. That's my personal opinion. But I know, for me, it's also not I don't go often recently. But when I choose a location to go, I just choose wherever I want to go. Really. So I think, Layla is doing a great job, and I think Summer Experiment also.
In saying that as well, we want to make sure that it's a safe environment that everyone. With the scare of COVID, it's terrible. Right. It's terrible what's happening.
Yeah.
But we also make sure that everything is in place. It's daily. It's hand sanitizer. It's temperature checks. It's masks on arrival. So we're still very strict on this, and we will continue that to go on. We do our constantly sprays and everything. So we really believe in that, and I think a lot of people value that what we do as well, and that's great. Plus, everyone likes having good drinks. So they always say, "Hey, cheers!"
Sure. That's good. Yeah. So what's the future of Layla and Summer Experiment? Are you gonna open more store, or what's your plan?
Well, apparently, there's a few things in the pipeline, but most people know that in our group, we're very lucky to keep growing cool concepts, and something that will be opening hopefully soon. I do say it a few times now. Will be a wine bar. It'll be called Save Water. Now, we've been very lucky at the location of Layla that we seem to keep growing the whole floor. So we've now taken the whole floor practically.
Wow.
And we've got over the corner of Dong Yu and Dong Koi, the old location of Republic, which was an amazing club there for years. We've taken that, and we're looking at creating a cool new age concept about wine. And it's not just the boring wine by the glass or wine bottles. It's about wine spritzers, wine cocktails. It's really showing what you can do. But still, it's for the Vietnamese market. It's about affordability. It's about quality. And it's a very cool kickback place that people can just be themselves and enjoy. And that's what we love doing. And we love, like when you walk into Layla, you're happy, you can feel it. And we love giving people happiness. And then apparently there's something in oysters in the future, I heard. So I think that's coming soon too.
Cool, awesome. Cannot wait, no? And one more thing I want to ask you, like, I think there's a lot of young people, they are passionate about F&B, and they have dream to open their own restaurant or bar. And what's your advice for like young, ambitious, like 20, 22, 23 years?
I like this one. Okay, I love that. I love ambition. But what I believe about growing and development, it's always about learning. Every day we learn. Knowledge is power. Learn everything while you're younger, while you can. Don't rush into something, because that's the first problem I see sometimes with people wanting to jump in quite young. It does take a bit of time. We don't get to where we are straight away. We have to work hard. We have to learn. We build on in dedication. But definitely learn, and go for it. You know, the world is your oyster. So make the best of it.
I would say my first advice would be, not advice, but I mean coming from someone who in operation and now more in back office. And as working in pre-opening as well after opening, I would say it takes a lot of trust in fighting your team. Trust in your team, have faith in your team, and work together and compromise. And things will come. I would say that's what I would say, because we are very, very fortunate to find the right team, and we put a lot of trust in our team as well as our investors. So and one more thing is communication. If you have any problems, please just raise it up. Everyone, a whole team will work it out. Everything can work out together. So miscommunication is one of the things that I've learned since we opened 2 bars now.
I think like it's a journey of running. I think it's same for all the business, but I think F&B is like many more people are working together. So I think the communication, transparency, I think that's one of the most important things I feel.
And also micromanage. Yes.
Oh, okay.
We have trust in our team. Consider we have operation managers in both places. So what we do is to provide them a space for them to work to their full potential. We can guide them to certain things that is not against our code of conduct. But at the end of the day, we give our trust to the team for them to solve the problems, and that would be the key for them to grow. If they wanted to expand their career path.
They need to learn. We can't just, as Annie said, micromanage. We believe if they make a mistake, we go, okay, let's look at it, and this is how we could do that better. So it's about, here's a helping hands and learn. But and that's what I said, believe in people, and that's the key to success, I believe.
Because sometimes when I look back at my time, I mean, we always be young ones. We make mistakes. The thing is, do you have the chance to prove yourself or to be better? And with us, we quite proud to have that space and the opportunity to provide to our team. I mean, mistakes happens, and you just have to work with it and be better.
Sure.
There's no point just looking back and then, just hold a grudge against it. And regardless, it's because we're also a different generation of working as well.
Sure.
So we encourage our team, if there's any problems, please let us know, and then we will sort it out together. And just for our team to understand that we are always here to back them up emotionally as well as financially.
Cool, awesome. So it's a running journey, and then maybe two of you also keep running.
Oh, I gotta keep running. It's not a sprint, it's just a nice...
Yeah, it's like jog. A marathon.
Yes.
A little bit like a run fast, but marathon, right? And never ending, like a forever running journey, right?
But I mean, this is like a job satisfaction for us. This is what I learned back from Australia. I mean, when I was a barista, it just made my day if I just made a coffee and the customers came back and thanked me, because in Australia, coffee culture is really big. Yeah. So coffee starts the day. So if the customers come back and thank me for my coffee, or they just simply come back and order an extra coffee, so it's actually really make my day. So that's the job satisfaction that we wanted to make our team feel, or for them just to know that, okay, I agree that everyone works for the money, because regardless, you need money to survive. But what comes with the money is an extra miles, and what do you do with the money is a different story. Right,
that's true. Yeah, I think F&B is like one of the best job to communicate with customer and get direct feedback from the customer. That's what I learned also from the F&B. So I think it's really a good point. And then people who love getting the feedback and talking to the customer is, I think, a good fit with I think F&B. Yeah, cool. I think we covered a lot today, so maybe I will end it. So I have a lot more questions, but maybe I'll ask later. Yeah, do you want to talk something about like your stuff or for like advertisement and stuff for the team? Or
no, we're very easygoing. As we say, we love it, and we just thank the community for all of the support through this challenging time of COVID, and. That's what I really believe in. We all come together and we'll keep moving forward together.
Cool.
It'll blow over in time.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we are not trying to compete with anyone or any establishments at all, or any different outlets. We simply just want the industry to grow together, because right now is the team of Vietnam. It's not a team of Saigon or Hanoi or anywhere anymore. So what we wanted to do is to bring the standard of F&B up.
Bring Vietnam more on the international map, especially as well, where we really believe in the top 50 bars Asia.
There's no Vietnam yet.
Yes!
You guys are gonna be, maybe. I was waiting every year, actually.
It would be fantastic for us personally to make it into top 50
but
Asia.
If it wasn't us,
we want to see someone in Vietnam go for it. And that's what we do with a lot of our friendships, and it's great having a lot of these great, like Perrier, they're huge supporters, and they're behind all the community here to build it on, which is very amazing as well.
But I mean, regardless, because we were very lucky to get a chance to attend 50 Best Band Asia last year. Was it 2019? 2018.
The previous year, because of COVID, they did the live ceremony.
So what we felt was the atmosphere and the vibes of everyone was there. And at the end of the day, I told Jay that if it wasn't Layla or Summer Experiment or any of our outlet, but if it just came up as a bar from Vietnam, and you just like pride moment right there.
We were lucky. We met up with a mate over there, Andy, of Tribe Hospitality as well. So that's their passion. Those guys do an amazing job as well, moving forward in the industry. Right. But it was great being with him and having the ideas go, wow, let's do it. And that's how we always try to work, is all open together.
Yeah, because we wanted the community to be a tight community. When you were back in Australia, although the community is still competitive, but also very supportive towards each other.
It is community. So, we're coming back in, seeing COVID's slowing down a bit. We're looking at probably coming back into doing our industry nights that we set up at Layla a while back. And that's about just getting everyone from hotels, whoever's in the industry of hospitality, front of house, back of house, just get together, have some drinks.
That's cool. That's awesome.
And we're happy to shut half of Layla just to do this at the same time, have some fun, and everyone really get that community in.
Cool. So we are looking forward to the gathering.
We'll have everyone there.
Hopefully, congratulate the Asia Top 50.
That's the future. That'll be awesome.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
It's our pleasure.
We have Annie and Jay from the Layla and Summer Experiment. Thank you very much for your time.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.